Hope you're having a nice day. This Shrade is a CHF31, and this is going to be a gift for a friend. So I'm only going to do like a tabletop review of it, and I'm not going to give a lot of the specs and stuff. If you want that, you can go to Amazon. You'll see their recent price, which is around $30, give or take. Or you can go to Shrade, and they'll do a review of it as well on YouTube. There's not too many YouTube videos about this, so what I want to do is point out a few things that I won't even have to take this wrapper off for. Number one, it's a really good size knife, great knife. It'd be a great knife for camp knife, all around, just have fun kind of knife. It's in this hard sheath, which I don't mind at all. I like these sheaths. I've never had a problem with them. I've heard of other people having problems, maybe with, and I did have a problem with a cold steel sheath one time, that it, was rubbing against the sheath when it went in. But I've never had a problem with it. I like them. I think, they keep the cost down. They're not expensive sheaths or anything, but they're very effective. You can, with lots of eyelets and slits in here for you to hook onto things and whatnot. It's a pretty knife. I'm left-handed. Although I've lived and adapted to a right-hander's world, I play guitar right-handed. I put most of my knives on my sheaths on my right side of my body. And the thing about this knife is, this is not ambidextrous. The sheath is not ambidextrous at all. The knife, of course, is, but the sheath is not. It is right-handers only. Another thing about this sheath, before I forget, they close these off. Shrade is doing that a lot with their sheaths. And so you have to put a belt through it, not on it. And that may be great, for when you're out in the boonies and, maybe it's safer or something, but it's a pain in the rump when you want to put your belt on, take your belt off kind of thing. I really wish they'd just leave this open here and maybe make that just a little wee bit tighter, and it would clip really nice on your belt. Okay, back to the left right-handed thing. You see, some belts I can wear, some sheaths I can wear on my left side if I wanted to, and I can just cross draw or just reverse draw kind of thing. But you can't do that with this knife. It's just it's a bear to pull out. You can pull it out, but it would be a bear to do. So now the retention is really good, but right-handed comes out very easily. You just simply push off with your thumb, and it just comes out, like it's meant to. So definitely a right hand sheath. Now let's get to the knife for a moment here. Again, it's a gift. I don't want to take this off. The steel is good. The rubber handle is great. It's got texture on it here for your hand. You'll get a firm hold. It feels good in the hand in terms of the rubber handle. You can see I've got medium to large hands, and it fits really nice. Good all around. Good all around general knife. It's almost got a tactical look to it with the blade, the way the blade looks there. Now here's a gripe I do have though. Come on, Shrade. It's 2015 here. This is a 2015 knife. And for years now we've been saying we do not need all this jimping. And it's, I think you're hearing us, but please prove it by just either making the jimping not so rough and tough on our hands, or just not putting it there in the first place. There is a time and a place for jimping, but you don't need it to where it cuts into your hand, or in this case, cuts into the meat of your hand, or in this case cuts into the webbing of your hand. You just don't need that when you're using a knife a lot. You know, this contoured handle, this form-fitting handle, is a take it, you know, it's a 6 of one, half a dozen the other kind of thing. In one sense, it's really nice. In another sense, you know, you just kind of have to love it or leave it kind of thing, you know, because it's there and it is what it is. I personally have no problem with it, but you know, knives like this with all of this severe jimping, they're great knives. This will be a great gift for somebody. For a friend of mine, it'll be a great gift. But if you're going to use this a lot, if someone were to use this a lot, they would need to use it with gloves. And by a lot, I mean not, you know, over the course of years. I mean over the course of like a week straight, or you know, for days on end kind of thing, because these jimpings would wear on you. So again, great gift, good price, good retention, everything nice, well worth the money. You get a full tang knife here, good steel. You got a place for a little lanyard if you want it. Just a few little you know, criticisms, maybe personal, maybe kind of, I don't know. Well, continue to have a good day if you're having one, and if you're not, try to make it better.